Well, the next team, Noemi, TALI, and LAFORNARA, finished below the current top two teams in this competition at last season's Junior World Championships. However, the off-season was obviously extremely well utilised by this pair, and they come into this event as winners already from the first event in Riga. Can they win again in Bangkok? Well, they somewhat burst onto the scene last year when they were able to compete in Yerevan in Armenia, and they won a bronze just not long after they teamed up. They went on, as I said, to finish 7th at the Junior World Championships, but now here, perhaps it's following the win that they had at their first assignment in Riga, or perhaps it's just the off-season work, but this team now looking at pretty much a different class to those that we've seen.
Yeah, compared to last year's Junior Worlds, they've just, you know, climbed over the two teams that were in front of them in the Junior Worlds, at least in this competition, I think. Still early on in the season, of course.
And the skating skills, courtesy of the amount of flow and glide, as we look at the second sequence of Paso Doble, the ice coverage, they're closer to that top barrier than any others. And then getting out to the next barrier, that an indication of the amount of speed they have, and it's that speed and that depth of edge that we see here that has pushed them into the 7s in the skating skills. And now their score from Riga was 62.95. Last week, as we see the conclusion of the Twizzles, the score from the winners in the rhythm dance, Selena Fragi and Jean-Han Furneaux, was 64. I think this is going to be higher than both of those by some ways. And I wouldn't have called that outside mohawk and the non-touch midline step sequence as a clean turn. Again, just so much ice coverage.
And one of those.
You know, the rotational lift. Sorry, Ted.
No, I was just saying one of those performances that everything seemed to click. It was clean and tidy and very strong and covered the ice. And this was I think, their best performance so far this season. We'll see what the score is. Let's see Walter Rizzo in the kiss and cry. Such a quiet guy. And one of the go ahead.
I was going to say he and his wife have been doing tag team because he was in Riga, his wife was in Ostrava last week. Now he's back out to Bangkok. It's hard life being a ice dance coach traveling the world.
Well, when you have so many teams that are at this level traveling the world, you need to go with them and support them and continue that education, that experience that needs to be gained, and which may not say a lot, but what they say is so critical to the development of the team. Let's take a look at the rhythm dance score, season's best, 68.80. You see the reaction by all three. Wow, they did not expect that big number. They might have expected a lead, but not that big number. You see an 8-point lead here, more than an 8-point lead. That's huge in ice dance.